Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058042 October number 2022. Let us move to the question number 1, and the question number 1A part I says a football club season tickets are sold for seated areas and for standing areas. The cost of season tickets are in the ratio of seated ratio standing is equal to 5:3. The cost of the season ticket for the standing area is $45. Find the cost of season ticket for seated areas. So if we check, this is standing area will be second one, which is 3, and 3 is changing to 45, so which will be 3 multiplied by 15 will be equal to 45. So the same multiplying factor, we can multiply 5 also. 5 multiplied by 15, and this will be equal to 75, and our answer will be $75, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now second part, in 2021 the value of the team's players was 2.65 million. In 2022 this value was decreased by 12%. Find the value in 2022. So this is a reverse percentage question. Not reverse percentage question. This is basically percentage decrease question, and decrease is 12%. So directly we can calculate 100 minus 12, which is this percentage, divided by 100. This is how we are decrease percentage calculating, and multiply by 2.65 million. So our answer will be in millions. So this will be 100 minus, we can write here 100 minus 12, and over also 100, and this will be multiplied by 2.65, and this is equal to 2.332 million. 2.332 millions, which we can write over here. This is the answer for 2 marks. Now third part, the number of people at a football match is 1455. This is 6.25% of the total number of people allowed in the stadium. Find the total number of people allowed in the stadium. So this is basically the reverse percentage question. So we need to calculate 6.25% of a number which we can suppose as x. So multiply by x is equal to 1455, and x will be equal to 1455 divided by 6.25%, and this we can calculate. This will be 1455 divided by 6.25, and this is percentage, and percentage button is here, so we can write this is 23280. 23280. This will be our final answer at the proper location, and this is for 2 marks. Now part 4 says the average attendance increased exponentially by 4% each year for 3 years from 2016 to 19. In 2019 the average attendance was 1631. Find the average attendance for 2016. So we can calculate, basically formula is what? Formula is amount is equal, this is compound interest formula or exponential increase formula. So P into 1 plus R over 100 raised to the power T. The same formula we will be using here, and we can write here the total number is this one. Attendance, average attendance is 1631 is equal to P value we can take as K, some K value into 1 plus rate is 4%, so 4 over 100, and duration is 3 years, so we write here 3, and k will be equal to 1631 and divided by 1 plus 4 over 100 raised to the power 3. This whole term we have shifted to the other side and it will go as denominator. Now we can calculate this. This will be 1631 over, this will be in brackets 1 plus 4 over 100 and bracket close and raised to the power 3, and this is giving us answer 1449.95. So we can write a rounded answer 1450. So 1450, this will be our final answer, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now this B part, another club sells season tickets for individuals and for families. In 2018, the number of season tickets sold is in the ratio of family ratio individual is 2:7. Part 1, the number of family season tickets sold is X. So if this is X, family tickets sold, and write an expression in terms of X for the number of individuals season tickets sold. So that will be basically ratio is 7 by 2, and this ratio will be multiplied by X. So this will be equal to 7 by 2x, which we can write 7 by 2x. This one will be our answer for 1 mark. Now second part, in 2019 the number of family season tickets sold increased by 12% and the number of individual season tickets sold decreased by 26. It's not 12%, it's 12 basically. This is 12 and this is 26. It's not percentage. So complete the table by writing expression in terms of X for the number of tickets sold each year. So this will be, we can write here X will be, family ticket is added, basically increased by 12. So this will be X plus 12 after increment, and individual ticket is 7 by 2x and it is decreased by 26. So 7 by 2x minus 26, and this will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question, same question part 3. In 2019 the number of individual season tickets sold is 3 times the number of family season tickets sold. Write an equation in X and solve it to find the number of family tickets sold in 2018. So we need to form the equation, and if we form the equation, individual tickets in 2019 is this one. So we will write 7 by 2x minus 26, and this individual tickets in 2019 is equal to 3 times the tickets sold for this one. So 3 times x plus 12. This is by the condition of the given statement of the question. And now we just need to solve the equation and find the value of x. And to solve this one, we can rewrite as 7 by 2x minus 26 is equal to, we'll open this term, so it will be 3x plus 36. And now we can rewrite as 7 by 2x, we are shifting to one side, so minus 3x, and 26 minus 26 will shift to the other side, and this will become 36 plus 26, and this will be equal to, so we can add 7 by 2, 7 over 2 minus 3 is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2x is equal to 72. 60 plus this will be 72. So this is basically not 72, 62. We can add and check also 36 plus 26 is equal to 62. So x will be equal to 62 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 62 multiplied by 2 is equal to 124. So 124, x is equal to 124 will be our final answer for 4 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 2, and the question number 2 is a diagram is provided which is not to scale. All the lengths in this question are measured in centimeters. So these two sides are x and this height is 9 minus x. The diagram shows a solid cuboid with a square base. So this is the base, which is a square base, and a part, the volume V of the cuboid is this one. The table shows some values of V for x greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 9, and we need to complete the table for part 1. So how we can complete the table? Basically, we just need to replace the value in this. V is equal to x square into 9 minus x, and x is equal to 2, so this will be 2 square into 9 minus 2. So we can 2 square into 9 minus 2 bracket close is equal to 28. So this term will be 28, and we are done with the 1 mark part. Second part says, on the grid on the opposite page, draw the graph of this one. So these table of values basically we need to draw on the graph provided, and this drawing this graph is 4 mark question, which we can easily draw on the given graph is this one. So from 0 to 9 these values on x-axis, and from 0 to 110 these values on y-axis, and we can take the first point is 0 0, so we will mark that point. 0 0 will be this one. Then second point is 1 and 8, so 1 and 8 we can mark this. And the second point is 2 and 28. 2 and 28 will be this point. We are marking the points. Then next point is 3 and 54. So 3 and 52 and 4, 4. This is 54. Then 4 and 80. 4 and 80 will be this mark. Next point is 5 and 100. So 5 and 100 will be this mark. And then 6 and 108. 6 and 108 will be this mark. And then 798. 7 and 98 will be this one. And then 864, 8 and 60, and then 4. So 8 and 64 also we got. And next is 9 and 0. So 9 and 0 will be on x-axis. So we have drawn this. Now after this, basically we located the points. Now we can draw the graph, and to draw the graph we can start, for example, from here, and this one, and this smooth curve we are trying to draw as smoother as possible. So this will be like this one, and from here we have to drop and reach to this level. Almost, it is almost correct. Roughly we have drawn. Now the next part is find the values of x when volume of cuboid is 44 centimeter. So 44 centimeter is where 44, 40 is this one, so 44 will be this mark, and we will be drawing the reference point for this, and this will be, we can So 2.6 we can take. This will be 2.6 for this one. And the second point also, we can extend this reference line and we can take from here, and this will be basically 8.4. So 8.4 is this one. So 2.6 and 8.4. 2.6, 2.6 and 8.4. This will be answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now next B part, show that the total surface area of the cuboid is 36x minus 2x square centimeter. So we can check this cuboid. So surface area will be what? There will be 4 sides which we can figure out. These sides, these rectangular sides will be, there will be 4 faces. So 9 minus x multiplied by x will be area of one face, and we can write like this one. Area will be equal to x into 9 minus x. And for the 4 faces, because there will be 4 faces of this one, so we can multiply this by 4 and we can write 4 into 9 minus x multiplied by x, and plus we need to add top and bottom, and top will be like, if we change the colors and that, so that you can identify properly. So this will be the top and bottom. So top and bottom will be x into x, which is x square. So we can write plus 2x square, and now we can simplify the expression. So it will be 4x into 9 minus x plus 2x square, and further we can open the bracket. So 4 into 9 will be 36x minus this will be 4x square plus 2x square. So we can rewrite it as 36x, adding the like term, so minus 2x square, and this will be the final term. So basically this will be, find the value of this one. Basically this will not be here, this should be at the proper location. So I will take this one and paste it at the proper location, this one. So this will be the working over here. I'm adjusting this one. Now hopefully you understand this. So this is same as it was required over here. We are done with this. Second part, find the surface area when the volume of the cuboid is a maximum. We'll check the x value. Maximum is for which point? This is maximum is for 6, like this one. We can check the reference, which is for 6 value. So x is equal to 6. We can replace in this equation or expression. So it will be 36 into 6 minus 2 into 6 square, and this will be equal to, we can take 36 into 6 and minus 2 into 6 square, and this will be equal to 144. So 144 centimeter square will be answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 3, and the question number 3 says Kai and Anne carry out a survey of the distances traveled in kilometers by 200 cars. Kai completes this frequency table for the data collected, and A part 1, we need to calculate the estimate of the mean. For estimate of the mean, we'll be checking the mid range of these values. Basically ranges are provided, so mid range will be 90, mid for 80 and 100, and 125 for these two, and 175. Then this will be 250, and this mid range will be 350. Now after this we can calculate the mean will be equal to sigma fx over sigma f. This is basically the formula which we'll be using, and we can write mean is equal to 90 multiplied by 7 plus this will be 125 multiplied by 33 plus 175 multiplied by 76 plus 250 multiplied by 52 and plus 350 multiplied by 32 and whole divided by sigma f, which is frequency and which is 200 provided, so we can write 200, and answer to this one will be mean, and we can carefully calculate this lengthier calculation. So it will be 90 multiplied by 7 and plus this will be 125 multiplied by 33 and bracket close, and plus this will be 175 multiplied by 76 and plus this will be 250 multiplied by 52 and plus bracket we missed, so 350 multiplied by 32 bracket close and divided by 200, and this will give us 8451 over 40, so 8451 over 40, and the decimal value we can check. Decimal value is 211.275, 211.275, and we can provide same answer over here, and this is in kilometers for 4 marks. And second part says and uses this frequency table for the same data. There is a different interval for the final group. So this is different because in the previous table this is 400 whereas this is 360. So next they're saying without calculating an estimate of the mean for this data, find the difference between n's and chi's. Estimate for the mean, you must show all your working, and we know for this one for k it is 32 multiplied by 350, and we can write 32 multiplied by 350, and the mid range in this case will be what? This will be 330, so 330 will be, next will be this one, and 330 multiplied by 32 and difference between them and divided by 200, which is the sample size, and this will be we can calculate, this will be 32 multiplied by 350 minus, next will be 330 multiplied by 32 and divided by 200 is equal to 16 over 5, which we can write as 3.2. So 3.2 kilometers will be the difference which we can provide answer for 2 marks. Now third part says a histogram is drawn showing the information in chi's frequency table. The height of the block for the interval 200 to 300 is 2.6. Calculate the height of the block for each of the following intervals. Okay, so we can check interval is 200 to 300. How much is the frequency? From here we can check 200 to 300 is 52, so we can write here 52 divided by 200 to 300 is 100 difference class width, and divided by 2, we can basically, this will be, they are saying this is equal to 2.6. So this will be, we can write x is equal to 2.6. Class width is 100 into x. So if we calculate this, this will be, basically we have to divide 52 by this one something, so that we will get 2.6. So 52 divided by x will be equal to 2.6. So x will be equal to 2.6, basically 52 over 2.6, 52 over 2.6, which is equal to 52 over 2.6 will be equal to 20. So class width is 100, and so it means, what is the formula which we are getting? Formula is like frequency divided by x value should be 20. So class width is 100, and multiply by 2 and divide by 10, so that we can get 20 here. So this is how we are calculating for this. So similarly, we can check for the others also. This is resulting to 2.6. So if we check for 80 to 100, 80 to 100 frequency is how much? 80 to 100 frequency is 7. So 7 divided by, we can calculate for this, 7 divided by, this will be, class width is 20. So 20 into 2 over 10. So this will be 7 divided by 4. So 7 divided by 4 is equal to 1.75. So this will be 1.75. This is calculation for this one, and for this we can calculate here, which is 150 to 200. 150 to 200 is 76. So 76, we can do same process with 76 over class width is 50. So 50 into 2 over 100. So it will be 10. 76 by 10 will be equal to 7.6. So this answer will be 7.6. Similarly, we can calculate for the last one, which is 300 to 400, and frequency is 32. So we can take 32 divided by class width is 100 and multiply by 2 over 10. So this will be 20. So 32 divided by 20 will be equal to 1.6. So 1.6 will be answer for this. These are the three answers which we got, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now next part, B part. One car is picked at random. Find the probability that the car has traveled more than 300 kilometers. So more than 300 kilometers is what? More than 300 kilometers is only this one, which is 32 out of 200 cars. So we can write here 32 out of 200. 32 out of 200, which is equal to, if we shift this a little here, and this one is equal to 32 over 200, and it can be simplified to 4 over 25. So 4 over 25 will be our final answer for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. Now C part says 2 of the 200 cars are picked at random. Find the probability that both cars have traveled 150 kilometers or less. So 150 kilometer or less will be what? 150 kilometer or less will be these two. 33 plus 7 will be 40. So for first car which we will take will be 40 over 200, 40 over 200, and when we pick the second car without replacement, this will be one less, so 39 over 199, and this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be 40 divided by 200, and this will be multiplied by 39 divided by 199, and this will be equal to 39 over 995, 39 over 995, 39 over 995. This will be final answer for 2 marks. Second part says one car has traveled more than 200 kilometer and the other car has traveled 100 kilometer or less. So more than 200 will be 52 plus 32, so it will be 84. So 84 out of 200, we can take 84 out of 200, and the second is has traveled 100 kilometer or less, so 100 or less will be 100 or less will be the 7, so we can take 7 out of, now 1 is already taken, 1 has already taken this, so second will be 7 out of 199, and this can be option, or the second option is 7 over 200. We will take this first, and the second will be 84 over 200. So these two options we will have to add, or we can write, we can directly just multiply this by 2, and this will be, because we can take this first or this first, so there are two options which we can take, that's why we are writing this. Hopefully you understood this. So we can multiply, this will be 2 in brackets, it will be 84 over 200, and bracket close, and bracket will be 7 over 199, and bracket close, and this is equal to 147 over 4975. This will be our final answer over here, 4975, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Here comes question number 4, and this is grid is provided, A, B, C, D. 4 diagrams are also drawn. A part, describe fully the single transformation that maps what? Shape A onto shape B. So A onto B will be this shape. So we know that it's similar, same basically shape, same size, everything, but it is translated, it's moved 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 units to the right, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 units down. So we can say this is translation by 7 units right, so plus 7, and 8 units down, so minus 8, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Then second part, shape A onto C. A onto C, we will check A onto C. A onto C is this shape, so we can see this is basically rotation. So we can check this rotation will be, if we check from here, this one and this one will be center of rotation, and it is rotated like this, so anti-clockwise, and this is 90 degree, so we'll write rotation 90 degree, anti-clockwise, rotation anti-clockwise 90 degree, about, we can take the point which is 0 and 8. So 0 and 8 will be, and this is for 3 marks. Now for part 3, shape A onto D. Shape A onto D. We can figure out shape A onto D will be we can check, this will be like this one, and the second vertex also of the shape we can draw like this. Even third or fourth, whatever vertex we are drawing, it will be joining at this one, which is -1 and -4, -1 and -4 the coordinates, and it is reduced. Basically, if we check, this is 2 units and this one is 1 unit, so scale factor 1/2. So we can write here it is enlargement by scale factor 1/2, scale factor 1/2, and center of enlargement will be -1 and -4, which we have indicated, and this was 3 marks, which is done. Now they're saying on the grid, draw image of shape A after reflection. The line y is equal to x plus 8. Y is equal to x plus 8 is which line? Y is equal to x plus 8. So it means it's passing through 8. So 1 mark, if I change the color, it will be like 1 mark will be this one, and then if x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 8, and if y is equal to 0, x will be equal to -8. So we can take the other point, this one. So we have taken, like for example, at x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 8, and at x is y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x will be equal to -8. So we got the point 0, 8, and the other one is -8 and 0. So these 2 points we are going to join, and this will be line of reflection. And we can see, we can draw basically the drawing which we can draw over here. I'm changing the color so that you can see. This is what we are drawing here, this one, and next will be this one, and we can join basically this and this. So this will be the drawing. Hopefully you understood this. This is reflected, this one also done, which was 2 marks. Now 5, question number 5 says the diagram A part. The diagram shows the speed time graph for the part of a journey for 2 vehicles, a car and a bus. So this is car and this is bus. Car is taking this route, whereas bus is taking this route, and this side is speed in meter per second, this is time, and diagram is not to scale. Part 1, calculate the acceleration of the car during the first 18 seconds. So acceleration will be rise over run. So we can draw the triangle, and if we draw the triangle, this will be the triangle for gradient or slope. So this will be rise will be 24 minus 10 will be 14 rise, and run will be 18. So gradient will be equal to rise over run, which is 14 over 18, and 14 over 18 we can directly write as answer. So this will be 14 over 18, or decimal if you want, you can write 14 over 18 will be equal to 0.77 whatever. So we can indicate this as answer in this 1 mark. And the next part is, in the first 40 seconds car traveled 134 meter more than the bus. Calculate the constant speed v of the bus. So area under the graph we will be comparing for the distance, and this will be for this one, what do you call, for the bus it will be 40 multiplied by b, because we need to calculate the area of this whole area is required for the bus. So this will be 40 multiplied by v, so it will be 40 v will be area for the bus, and this is 134 kilometer less. So car is 134 kilometer 134 meter more, so we will add in the bus 134 distance. So this will be equal to, now we can find area of these two shapes. Which two shapes? I just erase this, and area of these two shapes will be, one shape will be this one, and the second shape will be this rectangle. So area of this trapezium will be 1 by 2 into a plus b into h. A plus b will be per parallel sides, which is 10 one side, which is this side is 10, and the other parallel side is 24. So 10 plus 24, and multiply by height. Height we can take this, which is 18, and plus area of rectangle, which is 18 to 40, which is 22, and multiply by 24, this area of the rectangle. Now we can calculate the value of v. So 40v will be equal to, we can basically calculate this, we can calculate this whole thing, and we can write equal to this here, and this will be 1 over 2, and next will be 10 plus 24 bracket close multiply by 18, plus this will be 22 multiply by 24 bracket close, and this is giving syntax error, multiplication sign, and this is 834. So 834 we write here, and this 40v will be equal to 834, and 134 we are shifting to other side, so minus 134, and this will be equal to 834 minus 134 is equal to 700. So v will be equal to 700 divided by 40, and 700 divided by 40 will be giving us 17.5. So 17.5 meter per second is the answer for this one, which is for 4 marks. Hopefully you understood this. B part, a train takes 10 minutes 30 seconds to travel this much meters. Calculate the average speed of train. Give your answer in kilometer per hour. So kilometers per hour. First of all, we will change this distance into kilometers. 116,240 meters we need to change into kilometers, so we have to divide by 1000, because there are 1000 meters in kilometers. So now this is changed to kilometers, and this will be equal to 16. Basically, if we divide by this, so it's not 1 it's basically only 16. Now this is 16240 divided by 1000 is giving us 16.24 kilometers. 16.24 kilometers. Now time also we require in hours, and this will be basically 16 point, we can change 10 minutes and 30 seconds. This is time, so you can just take right here 0 hours 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and this is equal to, decimal value will be 7 by 40, so we can write here 7 by 40 hours, and this will be now we can divide 16.24 divided by 7 over 40, and this will be speed. So this will be, we can write 16.24 over 7 over 40, and this is equal to 92.8. So 92.8, this will be kilometers per hour. So 92.8 will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this as well. This is question number 6, and this is a part, solve this equation. So we need to find the value of x. So 15 we will shift to the side. So 9 minus 15, which is equal to minus 6. So 4x is equal to minus 6 by 4, which is equal to minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2 will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now B part, factorize. We need to factorize this. We can write a square minus 3 square, and this will be, formula will be a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This will be the formula which we'll be using, and this will be written as a plus 3 into a minus 3. So a plus 3 into a minus 3 will be final answer for 1 mark. And next part, C, is write as single fraction in simplest form, and that one we can write as 4a over 5, and this division sign we can change into multiplication, and we have to write reciprocal 10c over 3ad. Now cancellations, a can be cancelled with a, and 5 can be cancelled with this 10 and 2. So this will be 8c. So we can write equal to 4 into 2 will be 8c over, this will be 3d, and 8c over 3d will be our final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. D part, this is equation is given, find an expression of m in terms of n. So we can take this as, like for example, this is 1 apple, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. So we can rewrite it as 5 into 5 raised to the power n, and this is equal to 5 raised to the power m. And this one we can write, bases are being multiplied, so powers will be added. 5 raised per n plus 1 is equal to 5 raised per m. Bases are same, so we can leave the bases and compare the powers. So this will be n plus 1 is equal to m. So m is equal to n plus 1. This will be our final answer for 2 marks. Now E part, solve by factorization. We need to solve this, and we can factorize this. For example, we can take help from the calculator. So, but you need to show complete working because this is 3 marks. So A value is 4, B value is 8, and C value is minus 5, and this is equal to 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2. 1 by 2. So we can write here 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2. This is the answer. Now we'll change sign. So this will be plus, this will be minus. We will use this, and denominator, you know, we are putting here with x, 2x, and minus 1. We have used this, and when we use this one, it will be 2x, and plus 5 is equal to 0. And intermediate step, we can write 2x into 2x plus 5, and minus 1 into 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So now your working is complete. You can write 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, and make line 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, and x will be equal to 1 by 2, and in this case x will be equal to minus 5 by 2, and this will be answer 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2. This is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this factorization also. Now F part, proportionality question, directly proportional, y is directly proportional to this. So we can write the equation y is directly proportional to x plus 3 cube. So we can write y is equal to x plus k into x plus 3 cube. Now they are saying when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 13.5. So we'll replace these values. Y is 13.5, and this is equal to k into x value is 2, so 2 plus 3 will be 5, 5 raised to the power 3. So k is equal to 13.5 over 5 raised to the power 3. We can calculate this. So 13.5 over 5 raised to the power 3 or 5 cube, and this is equal to 0.108. 0.108. This is k value. Now we can use our equation will be this equation we can rewrite y is equal to 0.108 into x plus 3 cube, and now we can find x when y is equal to 108. So y is 108 and we need to find value of x, 0.108 into x plus 3 cube, and this will be, we can rewrite 108 over 0.108. we have shifted this to other side, and then we can take cube root to finish this cube, so we can take cube root of this side, and this is equal to x plus 3. 3 also we can shift to other side, so minus 3 is equal to x. We can type this in calculator to find the value of x, and if we type this will be cube root of fraction 108 over 0.108, and minus 3 is equal to 7. So x is equal to 7 will be final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now second part, g is inversely proportional to the square of d. So we can write g is inversely proportional to square of d like that, and when d is halved, the value of g is multiplied by a factor of n. So ng, we can write ng when d will be halved. So d will be halved mean ng is equal to 1 over d by 2 square. This is how we are halving it, and this one we can write ng is equal to 1 over d by 4, and this can be written as 4 over d. So it means that ng, we can write ng is equal to 4 by d. So this will be basically n will be equal to what? N will be equal to 4 over dg. This will be square, basically we missed square over here. So this one will, you can see this is 4 times, so this will be n is equal to 4, basically n factor will be 4, so multiplication factor will be 4. So this is for 2 marks. This is done. And then g part, this is expand and simplify. We need to expand and simplify this. So first of all, we'll multiply these two. So 2x into x will be 2x square, and 2x into minus 1 will be minus 2x, and 3 into x will be plus 3x, 3 into minus 1 will be minus 3, and this will be bracket and x plus 3 term as it is. Now we'll simplify the like terms. This will be 2x square plus x minus 3, and this will be x plus 3. Now again we can multiply, and this multiply by x will be 2x cube, then 2x square multiplied by 3 will be plus 6x square, then x multiplied by x will be plus x square, x multiplied by 3 will be plus 3x, and minus 3 multiplied by x will be minus 3x, and minus 3 multiplied by 3 will be minus 9. After that we can cancel whatever possible, so these two are cancelled, and adding the like terms, this will be 2x cube and plus 6 plus 1 7, 7x square minus 9. This will be our final answer. Simplified, further simplification is not possible. This is 3 mark question which is done. Now they are saying find the derivative dy by dx of this one. So this will be y is equal to this, so we can take dy by dx is equal to, this will be 3, and then 2 will pull first, so x raised by 2 minus 1 will be 1, plus, this will be 4, derivative of x is 1, and derivative of minus 1 is 0. So we'll not write this, so it will be 6x plus 4. So 6x plus 4 will be our final answer, 6x plus 4 for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 7, and the question number 7 says A part, diagram is not to scale, calculate the angle QPR. Angle QPR is this angle which we need to find. So we can we have all the three sides. When we have all the three sides of a triangle, we can apply cosine rule. So this side, which is QR square, we can write cosine rule, and the cosine rule will be QR square is equal to PR square plus PQ square plus minus 2 into PR into PQ into cos of angle QPR. Now we'll replace the values. So this is 38.2 square is equal to PR is 39.4 square plus PQ will be 46.5 square, and minus 2 into 39.4 into 46.5 and cos of PR QPR. So we can find basically the angle. We'll make a cos, basically angle as subject. So we will take 3. What we can do, we can simplify basically, otherwise 38.2 square, and these two terms we can shift to other side. So minus 39.4 square and minus 46.5 square, and this term we can shift to other side. It will go as denominator, so it will be minus 2 into 39.4 into 46.5, and cos theta also we can shift to this side, so it will be shift cos or cos inverse. So cos inverse, and this will be equal to angle QPR, and we can calculate this whole thing in one go, and this will be shift cos. So cos inverse of fraction, this will be 38.2 square minus 39.4 square minus 46.5 square over, this will be minus 2 into 39.4 and bracket close, and next will be 46.5 and bracket close will be, one second, we'll have to move here and bracket close, and this will be equal to 52.01. so answer will be 52. So this is equal to 52.01, so which we can give as this one. 4 mark question which is done. Find the shortest distance from Q to PR. So shortest distance will be which one? If we draw the shortest distance from Q to PR, so it will be like this, and it will be 90-degree angle. And now we have this angle which is 52, which we just found, and now we can consider basically this triangle, and in this triangle this is right angle triangle. So we need to find this side, which is if we take O as this point, so OQ is required. OQ over PQ will be equal to sine of 52. So we can write here sine of 52 degrees is equal to OQ over PQ, OQ over PQ, and which is equal to OQ over PQ length is 46.5, so 46.5. So OQ will be equal to 46.5 sine of 52 degrees, and this will be equal to 46.5 into sine of 52 degrees, and this is giving us 36.64. 36.64, and 36.64 will be the shortest distance for 3 marks, which is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is B part, and B part says the diagram shows a cuboid which is not to scale, and part 1 calculate the length of AG. We need to figure out what is AG, and AG, if we join A with G, so this is AG, and to find this, first we need to find AC, then only we can find AC. We can join A with C, and this will be AC. And to find AC, this is the right angle triangle. We will be applying Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, which is ABC. So in triangle ABC, AC is equal to under root of 29 square plus 21 square, and this will be equal to square root of 29 square plus 21 square is equal to 35.8. so 35.8 we have written, so we found this as 35.8. now we can apply Pythagoras theorem on this triangle. Basically in this triangle we can calculate this triangle, and this will be 20 over 35.8 will be equal to, we will write here in triangle ACG CG over AC is equal to tan theta, and this is the angle which we are finding, tan theta. So or tan of no, basically it's not, theta is not required. Pythagoras theorem we need to apply for this one. So what we will do, we'll apply Pythagoras theorem on this triangle. So one side is, we will write AG is equal to square root of 35.8 square plus 20 square, and this will be equal to square root of 35.8 square plus 20 square, and this is equal to 41.00. so 41, length will be 41. If you need to find the angle, then only we are finding this 35.8, and that 20 we'll be using in finding the tan. Let us move to the next question, which is calculate the angle between AG and base. Yes, now this is the angle which we require, the same angle which we were discussing. So 21 over we have this side as 41, so we can use 20 and 41, which is sine theta. So we can write 20 over 41, which is equal to sine theta. So we can write 20 over 41 is equal to sine theta, and this implies theta is equal to sine inverse of 20 over 41, and this will be equal to shift sine of 20 over 41, and this is equal to 29.19 or 29.2 degrees. So our answer will be 29.2 degrees. This will be answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now the bearing question, C part, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows the position of the lighthouse L. Lighthouse L is this one, and 2 ships K and M. So K and M are 2 ships. The bearing of L from K is 155. Where is that bearing? So this bearing is given as 155 degrees, and KL is equal to 112 kilometer. The bearing of K from M is 0, 10. So this bearing is 0, 10, 0, 10. And the angle KML is equal to 96. So this angle is provided as 96. Then they're saying find the bearing and the distance of the ship M from the lighthouse L. So which bearing is required? First of all, we will draw the north. Basically, we can draw north over here, and this will be the north, which we can write here. And the required bearing is this much bearing is required. We need to find these two angles basically. So how will you find these two angles? So we can extend this north down like this one, and we can figure out this angle will be how much. This angle will be 180 minus. So if I calculate, this angle will be 180 minus 155 degrees, and this will be equal to 180 minus 155 is equal to 25. So this angle is 25 degrees, and we can calculate the other angle, which is this one, and this angle will be same as this angle because this is 0, 10. So this will also be 0, 10. So this complete interior angle, this one is 25 plus 10 will be 35. So this angle is 35. We calculated this as 35. So now we can figure out this angle, and this angle we can figure out. This will be 180 minus two angles, which is 96, plus 35. So this will be equal to 180 minus, this will be 96 plus 35, and this will be equal to 49. So this angle given is 49. Now we can figure out this angle is 25, which is this one. So this angle will also be 25 because alternate angles. So 25 plus 49 will be subtracting, and that will be basically, we can write 360 minus, this will be 49 plus 25, and this is equal to how much? 360 minus, this will be 49 plus 25, and this is equal to 286. So bearing will be 286 degrees. This is 286 degrees. So one answer we found, but the distance of the ship will be ML. So we can apply sine rule, ML over sine of opposite angle, which is 35. So sine of 35 is equal to this length, which is 112 over sine of 96. We are applying sine rule, and this implies ML will be equal to 112 sine of 35 degrees divided by, this will be sine of 96 degrees, and we can calculate this. This will be fraction 112 sine of 35 divided by sine of 96 and bracket close, and this is equal to 64.59, or we can write it as 64.6. This will be kilometers, and the bearing is 286, which we already found, and these two will be answer, and this is for 5 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 8. Question number 8 says AB is a line with midpoint M. A is point this one, and M is this. So find the B. Basically we can take the, to understand the question, we can draw a small diagram like this is the line, and say this is the midpoint, this is M, this is A, this is B. Coordinates of A are 2 and 3, and coordinates of midpoint are 12 and 7, and this one we need to find. So we will check the x difference is 10, so we can add 10 in 12, so we will get 22 on this side, and 3 and 4, so 3 and 7 is having difference, so 7 plus 4 will be 11, so it will be 11. 22 and 11 will be our answer for this 2-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Then show that the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB is this one. So perpendicular bisector, gradient of we require gradient and the point to draw the lines. Basically I'll explain. This is the perpendicular bisector and this is making an angle of 90 degree. So if we find the gradient of AB, M of AB will be equal to gradient formula we can apply. So it will be 11 y2 minus y1, so 11 minus 3 over x2 minus x1, 22 minus 2, and this is equal to 8 by 20, which is equal to 2 by 5. So we got 2 by 5 as gradient, and further we can basically after calculating this one gradient, we can take the gradient of the perpendicular. So gradient of perpendicular of AB will be equal to reciprocal and change sign, so minus 5 by 2 will be this one. And now we can take the point which is midpoint, and M we will take this one, 12 and 7. So we have to write the equation which is with this gradient and the point. So we can write y minus y1 is equal to M of the perpendicular AB into x minus x1. This is equation of line in point slope form. Now we can replace the values. Y minus 7, x value we have taken from here, and this is basically y value, and gradient is minus y by 2, and we can take x value, x1 value, which is 12, and now we'll have to just simplify. And to simplify this, we can write y minus 7 is equal to, we'll multiply, and 5x by 2, and minus plus, so it will be 5 by 2 into 12 will be 30. So we can check also 5 by 12, 5 by 12, 5 by 2 basically, 5 by 2 into 12 is equal to 30. So this is what we have written. So minus 7 also we can shift to other side, and y is equal to minus 5x by 2 and plus 30 plus 7, so this will be 37. So we can multiply, this will be 37, this one I can directly write as 37, and now we can multiply everything by 2. So 2y is equal to minus 5x plus 37 multiplied by 37 multiplied by 2 will be 74. So this will be our equation. We can write in this format: 2y plus 5x is equal to 74, and this was we need to prove, and this is a 4-mark question which is done. Hopefully you understood this. C part, the perpendicular bisector of AB passes through the point N. The point N has coordinates 2 and N. Find the value of N. So the perpendicular bisector equation we just found: 2y plus 5x. 2y plus 5x is equal to 74, and x is 2. From here we can replace 2y plus 5 into 2 will be 10 is equal to 74. So 2y is equal to 74 minus 10 will be 64. So y is equal to 32. So n value will be 32. This is what we found for 1 mark. D part, point A, M and N form a triangle and find the area of the triangle. So we can, to understand, we can draw a small triangle, and small triangle is like this one. So this is the triangle which we can draw, and this will be like this one. So this is A, which is having coordinates 2 and 3, and this is having N, which we found 2 and 32. We found 32 just now. And this is B, which is this is M, basically M, not B. M is having coordinates 12 and 7. 12 and 7, so 12 and 7. So we can figure out the perpendicular height, and perpendicular height will be this one. So x value here is 2, here is also 2, and this is 12, so this will be 12 minus 2 will be 10, so this height is 12. Now we can find area of the triangle, and area of triangle, you know, is equal to half into base into height, which is equal to 1 by 2 into base is difference between between these values, basically 32 minus 3. 32 minus 3 will be 32 minus 3 will be 29, and base into height will be 10, so 10 this one. So this will be basically we can calculate, this will be 1 by 2, 1 over 2, and multiply by 29 and multiply by 10 is equal to 145, and 145 will be in basically answer over here, and all the measurements are in centimeters or whatever units, basically it's not mentioned, so we can write answer as 145, and this is for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 9, and question number 9, this grid is provided, axes are provided. A part, on the grid diagram sketch the graph of y is equal to sine x for 0 to 360. So in the middle we can take middle point like this one, and this will be 180, and middle of this will be 90, and middle of 180 and 360 will be 270. Now we need to sketch the graph. So at 1, basically over here, we can take 1 point over here, it will be 90 degrees, sine 0 will be 0 and 90, then 180, it will be passing through this one, and then 270 will be like -1 turning like this, and 360 will be this one. So this is, if we draw a smoother curve, we can draw like this one, and further smoother we can, basically height should be same, so it will be like roughly this one. So P part, solve the equation. This equation is given from 0 to 360, so we can take this equation, 5 sine x plus 4 is equal to 0, and we can shift 4 to other side, so 5 sine x is equal to -4. So sine x is equal to -4 by 5, and x we can write is equal to sine inverse of 4 over 5, which is equal to, we can use calculator for sine inverse, so shift sine value is -4, not -4, basically 4, so 4 over it should be -4, I missed a -4 here, so it will be -4 over 5, and this will be equal to -53.13, so -53.13, this will be the x value. And now to find the solutions within this range, what we will do, we can draw coordinate axes or quadrants, and this will be first quadrant, so sign is positive in this one and this one, and negative basically we need to take, which is negative 53 will be on this side and on this side. So this angle and this angle, so one angle we can take is basically this will be from here till this one, so it will be 180 plus 53.13, and this one we can write 180 plus 53.13 is equal to 233.13. 233.13 is approximately 233, so 233 degrees. Second angle, we can take second angle from this point to this point, and this will be 360 minus, so we can write 360 minus 53.13, and this we can write 360 minus 53.13, and this is equal to 306.87. So we can write as 306.9 degrees, and this will be 3 marks question. We can write 306.9 degrees. This will be your answer, and hopefully you understood this. Question number 10a part, the lengths of the sides of a triangle are, these are the lengths, all correct to one decimal place. So calculate the upper bound of the perimeter of the triangle. So these are basically lower bound, upper bound questions. So 11.4 is the first measurement, and the upper bound we can take as 11.45. So next number is 14.8, and upper bound we can write 14.85, and similarly third number is 15.7, and upper bound for this number will be 15.75. Now the perimeter we can write, perimeter will be equal to, we will add these numbers, 11.45 plus 14.85 plus 15.75, and this will be equal to 11.45 plus 14.85 plus 15.75, and this is equal to 42.05. So 42.05 and 42.05 will be answer over here in centimeters, and this is for 2 marks. B part, diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a circle, radius 15.6. The angle of the minor sector is 150. Calculate the area of the minor sector. So area formula we know, area is equal to theta over 360 into pi r square, and we can calculate this, replace the value, so 150 over 360 into pi, and r square will be 15.6 square, and this will be equal to 150 over 360 into pi will be this one, and into 15.6 square will be this one, and this is equal to 507 by 507 by 5 pi and 15.6. Okay, now this one in decimal we can write 318.56, 318.56, or we can write 300 this one 18.6 approximately, and this will be our final answer, 318 up to one decimal place, and this is the final answer for 2 marks. Now C part, and C part says diagram again provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a circle, radius r. So this is radius r, and minor sector angle x degrees, the perimeter of the major sector is 3 times the perimeter of the minor sector. So this is condition of the question and we need to show this. So what we can do, we can basically find the length of this one. So first we need to find this angle, and angle will be 360 minus x, and we can write 360 minus x length formula we are applying. So divided by 360 into 2 pi r. So this will be 2 pi and r this one. And similarly we can find this minor arc, which is x, angle is x over 360 into 2 pi r. And now by the condition of the question we can write the equation 3 times length, 3 times basically the perimeter will be this length from starting from this to this one, plus we will add this r radius and this r radius. So both radii we will add in this, so that will be the perimeter. So 360 minus x over 360 and multiply by 2 pi r, and plus this will be 2r, and this is equal to 3 times this one, basically 3 times the other one, which is a minor arc. So we will multiply this. We can write this minor arc will be over here. So we can write this is equal to 3 times minor arc, which is x over 360, x over 360 into 2 pi r, and plus 2r, again 2 radii we are adding in this. And now we can rewrite it as 3 into x over, this will be 2 pi, 360 we can write 2 pi and 2 pi r plus 2r, and this is equal to, again this will be 2 pi minus x over 2 pi into 2 pi r and plus 2r. Further we can cancel these 2 pi can be cancelled with this, and this 2 pi can be cancelled with this, and our equation will become 3 into x plus 2, and r we can take common, and this will be 2 pi minus, this will be 2 pi minus x and plus 2, and r we can take common from this side also, and then we can cancel this r with r, and next we can open the bracket. So 3x plus 6 is equal to 2 pi minus x plus 2. This minus x we can shift to other side, so it will be 3x plus x, and plus 6 we can shift to other side, so it will be 2 pi minus 6 plus 2, and further we can rewrite it as 4x is equal to 2 pi minus 4, and we can rewrite it as 2 common, so pi minus 2, and x will be equal to 2 common pi minus 2 divided by 4, and again we can cancel 2 2s are 4, and this will be equal to pi minus 2 by 2, and further we can rewrite it as this will be pi minus 2 over 2. If we check the required format of the answer, this is 90 over pi is missing, so we can do one thing. We can basically rewrite it as 90 over 90. We have multiplied and divided by 90, and we will get this one as 90 into pi minus 2 over 180 we can write pi, and this is basically the final answer for 4 marks, which is done. Hopefully you understood this question. Now question number 11a part, which is simple. This mod they are saying equal to 205 by 2. Find the two possible values of m. So we can take the magnitude, and this will be plus minus. We can take under root of 9m square plus 40m square, and this will be equal to 205 over 2, and further we can basically solve, and this will be under root of 81 m square plus this will be 1600 m square, and this is equal to 205 by 2, and we can rewrite it as this will be plus minus, and this will be 1681 by adding 1681 we will get 1681, and m square we can write outside the root, and this will be equal to 205 over 2. Now if we take the plus value, so that will equation will become 1681 m is equal to 205 over 2, and m will be equal to 205 over 2 and root of 1681, and this will be equal to 205 over this will be 2 and root of 1681, and this is equal to 2.5. So 2.5. Now for the negative value, I will change color so that you can understand. This will be we can write this minus under root of 1681 m is equal to 205 over 2, and this implies m will be equal to 205 over minus 2 under root of 1681, and this will be, if we just change the sign over here, and we will get minus 2.5. so 2.5, our answer will be 2.5 and minus 2.5. These will be the values, and this is 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now for B part says diagram is not to scale. OABC is a parallelogram. OA is equal to A and OC is equal to C. P is the point and CB is such that CP is equal to PB, CB, CP ratio PB is equal to 3 ratio 1. So this will be 3 by 4 and this will be 1 by 4. And A, because this is A, so we can write A and A. Now next they are saying find AC. So AC will be, we can connect AC will be this one and direction will be this. So AC we can take this root, so A O, which is minus A plus C, so we can write minus A plus C, or we can write C minus A. And then for CP will be CP we already found, which is 3 by 4A, so we can write this will be 3 by 4A. And then they are asking for OP position vector of P. We can draw the line, this one OP will be this direction. So OP we will take this root C and plus this one, so this will be C plus, we can write here C plus CP, which is 3 by 4, which we just found over here, and these are the answers. Then this is basically the answer for 1 mark. These are all 3 1-mark questions. Now next they are saying OP and AB are extended. OP and AB are extended to meet at Q. Find the position vector of Q. So we need to extend, and if we extend, I will show you, like I will extend this one, and this side we can extend this. So this is basically Q, and because this side is having 1:3, so BQ will be equal to 1 by 3 of C, same ratio it will be in this one. So we can write BQ is equal to, we will write here BQ is equal to 1 by 3 of C, and AQ is equal to what? AQ is equal to AB plus BQ. So we will write AQ is equal to AB plus BQ. BQ value we just found, and AB is C, so it will be C plus 1 by 3C, and we can add 1 plus 1 over 3, 1 over 3, and this is equal to 4 by 3. So 4 by 3C, this will be AQ. And next, we originally require OQ, position vector of Q. That will be OA plus AQ. We will see OA plus OA. If I show you OA plus AQ will be this one. So we need to find this. So we will be taking these values. We already have these values. We'll just replace. OA is A. So OA is A, and AQ we just found, which is 4 by 3C. So plus 4 by 3C. A plus 4 by 3C. This will be the answer for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. This was the last question which we are done with. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.